You know, I can remember 2008 like it was yesterday. Bear Stearns collapsed in the spring, the FDIC intervened on IndyMac Bank in the summer, and then the Dow fell 770 points in one day in late September. I remember calling a meeting with Lori and Alice and Chris and asking them, what are we going to do? Clients are getting concerned, we got to respond, and Alice said I needed to ask them how we could help. So I turned to Lori and said, is anybody scheduled for a meeting tonight? She said, yeah, Dave S. And I said, that's great, cool. So that night I asked Dave what he thought, and I'll never forget his response. You might need to be prepared for a few tomatoes. And I think I got a little defensive and said, hey, I didn't cause this bear market. And Dave paused and said, no, but I and your other clients are going to want to know how you're going to respond to it and how you're going to protect our money. Yeah, that was it. The Fireside Chat was born at that moment. We haven't hit bottom in the foreclosure market simply because there's such a huge inventory of homes for which the paperwork hasn't been processed yet.
Prepare yourself for the tsunami. And I'm reading from the article that is coming. That's what at least one financial expert is saying. Charles Brown of CB3 Financial says that instead of selling foreclosed homes,
One of the brilliant moves that Kmart has done is to partnership with Facebook in these e-gift certificates, so you can actually go on to their site.
So is this another example of government mismanagement? Charles Brown is the president of CB3 Financial Group. He joins us this morning from Chicago. Good to see you, sir.
We'll see the unemployment rate significantly dropping. Basically, this is the year of the consumer to get their spending in check.
Can we believe that they're capable of managing anything?
Well, it's sort of like handing the keys to the chicken coop to two wolves.
Charles, thanks for joining us this morning on Fox and Friends.
Thank you. Enjoyed it. We didn't video record those first few years, but in 2010 and 2011, Fox News picked up some of my commentaries in the Wall Street Journal and Bloomberg regarding the real estate collapse. That was a fun time for all of us, except for the fact that Standard & Poor's downgraded the U.S. debt in August of 2011, which caused a ton of havoc in the markets for several weeks. By 2013, I realized we had to improve the financial planning piece of what we offered, since I was and still am primarily a portfolio manager. And I remember Alice and Siri came back from a trade show all excited about this software called eMoney. So we demoed the software for a few days, and then I went into Lori's office and said, can we get our clients up and running on this in, say, 2 to 3 months? And her eyes widened as she said, maybe 18 months. Right then I knew we had to find a partner. So we interviewed firms in New York, Connecticut, Downers Grove, Dallas, and Cleveland. The final interview was with a firm in St. Charles. OnPath Financial was our last and best interview. We could see the strong connection, really from day one. Their belief system, their culture, client values aligned exactly with ours. Kyle, Dan, Rich, David, and now Aaron have really become the perfect partnership to work with as we invest and financially plan for the next decade of our clients' growth. You know, clients still ask me two things. How are you investing for me right now? And my answer to that's always been, well, every day we're picking the absolute best stocks we can find to meet the objective of the managed programs we offer. Since we became a registered investment advisor, we've never traded stock mutual funds and never will. Stock picking has served us and our clients well since we started more than a decade ago. That's what our clients deserve. And the second thing clients ask these days is, well, how long are you going to keep doing this? And my answer is still the same. As long as we can bring value and wisdom to you, our clients, we'll be doing this. I mean, Warren Buffett's 87, and he still wears a tie to work every day, and even I don't do that. Many clients out there have a salesperson who phones them every so often but has no clue what's actually in their portfolio. And others work with a portfolio management firm and have to deal with voicemails and busy signals when they need something. That's just not good enough for us and the clients we serve. What's in your portfolio? If you don't know, you should. If you want to know, we can help. You know, the truth is, I still wake up at 0500 most every day. I scour the news. I look at the Asian market close. The European markets are about halfway done when I'm up. I look for pre-market earnings reports in the US markets and then any tidbits that might give our clients an advantage for a new buy or sell. Alice and I still have about 75% of our net worth invested in the 5 CB3 programs, so we literally and figuratively stand beside our clients. And you know, I just love this night in January. Right here, right now, when the lights go down, I step up to the podium and talk about last year, this coming year, and what we might all expect. There's simply no place I'd rather be. And nobody I'd rather be with than this group of friends who blessed us with their support for the last decade. Yeah, that's it.